The Sega Master System. The challenge will always be there.
Hey folks, Crazy Climber 80 here again, and this time we're going to look at game number 15 in our 20 from the Sega Master System series. This game has you controlling a samurai in 16th century Japan fighting warlocks and evil spirits, and this game is called Kenseiden. It was created by Sega in 1988, and it was released in the US, and it's a very, very, very cool hack and slash game. Your samurai that you control, his name is Hayato, and you must recover 5 scrolls and the sword of the Dragon Lord and kill Oda Nobunaga, who was a real-life person in feudal lord in Feudal Japan. And we'll get started right off the bat here. Or actually, no, this is the track mode, I think. But yeah, you carry a sword. Now we'll get started. You carry a sword, and you can get certain power-ups. And once you beat bosses, then you can learn new techniques. Now we'll get started. Those yellow ghosts, they're among the biggest pain in the ass in this game if you don't know how to deal with them. And I hate those hippity-hop guys too, because they're sometimes hard to hit because they don't want to frickin' sit still. This game might take a little while to get used to. Those skeletons take multiple hits. I'm not a fan of those worms either, because they start out slow, but then they really pick up speed. You can, this game is kind of open-ended. You can select what area you want to go to next, and you can even backtrack to areas you'd already beaten. Kind of like the original Mega Man. But some of the stages won't have bosses. Some of them might be just simple straight throughs like this one. But you have to kind of goad this guy to go off the roof or the platform. Yeah, you really have to get used to having to deal with enemies that just jump all over the place. Once in a while you might come across a gourd that gives you a lot of life back, and I just picked one up. Sometimes an enemy will drop one. But enemies will be kind of annoying early on, and you'll just have to learn to get used to them. Now there's one alternate path I can take there. That's the only path I can take right now. But the further you get in the game, the more paths you can choose to take. Well, actually you can... Yeah, you could probably choose like 3 or 4 at once, but you can keep going backwards to older ones if you want. Now this area is kind of a temple here, and there will be spiders that want to drop on you if you go right under them. There will be various doors that you can enter, and on this stage there will be plentiful opportunities to get your energy back. And they deal with statues, and you jump on their heads and push up, and you'll be taken to a room where there's going to be a potion. There are there's like 5 bosses, maybe 6 bosses, nope, 5 bosses. And you can learn a special skill from them. So you want to jump on the samurai's head and press up. And there's a life gourd. I think I read that it's a gourd. It makes me think of a container of sake, which maybe it's supposed to be. But at any rate, you get your life back, and the various doors that you enter take you to different places. Do not fall through that crack there, you will lose a life. There will be a number of areas where you can fall through fall into an abyss and die automatically. Just kind of learn the enemies and how many hits it might have to take to kill them, and whether or not they fly all over the place or hop a lot or whatever. But there will be various cool power-ups that you can get. God damn it, leave me alone! Some of the enemies shoot. But there will be various power-ups. You saw the gourd earlier. There will also be a it's like a keychain or something that can refill, that can give you a life refill. Whenever you run out of life, it'll be instantly restored. You can collect a stronger sword, and there will also be a defense up keychain that'll give you stronger defense. But that can only be gained, and there's the sword strength increase. There we go. And we'll go in this door here. We are close to the first boss. And see, that guy used to take 4 hits. Now he only takes 2. And I'm trying to remember. Yeah, here's the boss. He's really pretty easy. It is kind of hard to figure out where to stand and not get burned by those little fires. But just keep hitting him whenever you get the opportunity. And eventually you'll be able to beat him. God damn it. But you can actually get 2 hits on him as he passes through you. You'll of course get hurt when he hits you, but if he's flashing after you hit him, he'll pass through you unharmed, or he won't hurt you. And you can see his energy level at the top left. And there we go. And once you beat a boss, you will get a scroll, and it's a technique you'll learn. And now I've learned the art of jumping high. And you simply press up and jump, and you'll jump higher than you used to. There we go. Yeah, I hate those yellow ghosts. Those guys are kind of annoying as well. And see, I have more paths I can go to. There are a total of 16 different areas you can go to. 2 of them, at least, are practice areas. One of them's way harder than the other, but if you complete the practice, you get to strengthen your defense. Yeah, you can jump on the stairs and press up to climb. And this path that I took leads me to an extra life. It's a little wood doll. And you get an extra life. You can also get an extra life by getting multiples of 20,000 points. But you can only have a maximum of 9 extra lives. Once you get the 9th extra life, and you get a multiple of 20,000 after that, then you'll just get a bonus of 5,000 points. And I hate these boulders too. The boulders and the yellow ghosts are really annoying. The boulders come into play on the last boss, Oda Nobunaga. Plus he wears a mask that you have to cut off his face. But this area is kind of a waterfall area. You can hear the waterfall right now. Just to be safe, it's a good idea to press up and to jump over the boulders. Yeah, I really hate those boulders. Try not to get knocked down into the waterfall, or you'll lose a life. The other techniques that you can get from beating the boss are an overhead sword slash, which is stronger than your regular sword attack. You have something that's called kill by stealth, and trying to remember what that does. I think you press like down forward and attack, and you'll do this weird spinning attack. And this boss can be kind of hard to, if you don't know what to do. Hit his knees at just the right point. You'll kind of learn where his knee will be when he starts to step in a certain way, and you can just keep slashing it. But when you do, back the hell off, because his club strike is very damaging. But don't let him pin you in a corner, because then you won't have room to move and he'll just keep bashing you on the head. Ouch. Yeah, it really friggin' hurts. But just keep slashing his knee at just the right time to make him back off. There we go. And there you get the next scroll. And this gives you the, they spelled sword, S-O-R-D, but this allows you to do an overhead slash, which is much more damaging than the regular sword slash. We will eventually have at least a look at one of the practice areas, and at least the one that I did is really hard, and I think there's another one that's much easier. But yeah, you can backtrack to areas you've already gone through if you want to get some more points or something. Don't land on whatever those are. I'm not sure what those black things are, but if you land on them, you take a little bit of damage. You can fall in the lava or whatever that's supposed to be and not die. But don't do it. If you can beat this area... Ooh, there I got life refill, even though my energy was almost completely full. If you beat this area, you will get an item that will refill your life when you run out of it. Somewhere in this area, I guess there is a picture of Alex Kidd's head in the rocks somewhere, I think. I don't remember exactly where it is. But Alex Kidd had a number of games for the Sega Master System, and there will be one or two on this 20 from the Sega Master System list. If you kill an enemy that's wandering around in the lava and they leave a life gourd, don't get it. It's not worth it. But yeah, somewhere among these rock walls or floors or whatever will be a picture of Alex Kidd's head. And Alex Kidd was, I guess, Sega's first mascot, or he was for the Sega Master System, until a certain blue hedgehog came along. And there were Sonic the Hedgehog games for the Master System, and we will take a look at one or two on this list because they were very good. There is the overhead slash. Yeah, the overhead slash is more damaging than the regular sword strike. I'm not a fan of those little hopping things either. But yeah, not every area is going to have boss. Most of them do not. Like I said, there is a total of 16 different stages that you can go through. And at least 2 of them are the practice ones. Maybe it's just 2. But you see that castle to the far right, that's the final area. And eventually going through these areas, you'll have an opportunity to get there. And we'll go here, and this might have been one of the practice areas. Yep. Now, you don't have to go to the practice area, you could just go right and avoid it. But I'm going to go up the stairs and try this. It is freaking hard. You have to knock away arrows, and they'll just keep coming out of the woodwork, practically. You have to jump across to platforms, to moving platforms. You'll have to dodge spears, touch anything that could hurt you, and you lose, and you have to go back to the beginning. It sucks. Thou art but a novice. Well, screw you and your stupid practice area. But completing that will give you that chain that gives you defense up. It increases your defense. And one of them will be red, and the other practice area will have a blue one. And I think the blue one is stronger, but you can get them both and be super, super strong on defense. I have played all of the levels before, except like maybe 2 of them, but a number of the areas repeat, but they might have stronger enemies. I think like 4 or 5 of them repeat. Ow! Those bats cannot shoot through the green beam. More spiders and more hippity-hop thingies. Yeah, this had a Korean release, I guess. And the Korean version had a samurai that looked Korean, and it is set in Korea, the game is. The Japanese original, I guess, had the samurai with either blonde or brown hair, and in this version, in the American version, he has black hair, which, you know, makes more sense. You cannot get anywhere to a special room by pressing up on top of the samurai's head, or the statue's head in this stage. See, this is kind of a reworking of the temple area from earlier, but it has different enemies and maybe a slightly different layout at times. Yikes. Some flame trying to hit me. But yeah, now that I have that keychain, the green one, I will not die when I run out of life. I will get 1 life refilled. And now we have this weird flying moth thing. You want to go in the back left corner and just do the overhead slash repeatedly and take out these little maggot things. When you have the clear opportunity, jump and slash his body. You are not timed, so take your time. Just jump and strike him when the opportunity presents itself. In the meantime, just keep overhead slashing those annoying maggots. Kind of a gross boss. But, yeah, I never really played the Sega Master System back in the day. I might have, if I ever played it, I played it like once on a demo at Toys R Us or something. That's all. Like, hope you enjoy your upcoming weekend. What plans do you have for the Super Bowl? Super Bowl 55. And there I get my life replenished. But yeah, that's the way to go, is go back in the corner and just jump and slash when you get the opportunity. That'll give you more time to prepare for the maggots that are trying to run into you. Your fingers might get tired of slashing repeatedly. Mine kinda did. But, do you have a whole bunch of family over for the Super Bowl, or you got a bunch of friends that are coming over? What kind of food do you plan on serving? Well, it's not very American tradition as far as I'm concerned, but I'm going to get a whole bunch of Chinese food. And now I have the ability to smash the helmet of the final boss, Oda Nobunaga. And he wears a helmet, and you have to break it off eventually. If you did not beat the boss and you came out to that area, that door would be locked, and you could not open it. But once you beat the boss, then that door is open, and you can go out and go to the next area, or whatever area you want to choose from here. Now we have a forest area. Learn which enemies you have to slash a whole bunch of times. You won't sink here. It almost looks like you're in quicksand or something. I hate those hippity-hop guys. I'm not entirely sure what Kenseiden means. But this is a pretty cool hack and slash game. There will be at least one other hack and slash game in the near future on this list. Yeah, I initially thought, and there's another gourd, life gourd. I initially thought that I was not going to have games that were not released in the US for the Sega Master System, but I changed my mind because the Sega Master System was far more popular in Europe and Brazil, and there were some darn good arcade conversions for the Sega Master System that were not released in the US, so I decided to expand my horizons or whatever and include non-US games for the Sega Master System. I wouldn't do like Japanese imports that only had Japanese text. And here's another waterfall area. I hate those boulders, but yeah, doing a high jump might be the way to go. And now we have enemies that might try to knock you into the abyss. And we have some weird idol or statue or something there. But yeah, using the overhead slash is much more powerful. Stupid boulders. And there's is that an extra life doll I see up there? Yep. And again, you get an extra life every 20,000 points. But only until the reader says 9 extra lives. After that, you only get one. You get like a 5,000 point bonus for getting another 20,000 points. crap. Got knocked into the abyss and I lost a life. These flying things there tend to fly upwards a little bit as they go across the screen or after they reach an edge. Yeah, it's best to just do a regular jump off the ledge from the right, or they can knock you into the abyss. But yeah, keep in mind that you are not timed. You do not have a timer. Do not bother trying to get that life gourd. If there's a way to do it, I don't know what it is, because if you drop down to that small platform and then drop off to the right, you'll fall in the abyss. Yeah, don't bother with that one. Yeah, as you've noticed, on rare occasions, regular enemies will drop a life gourd. Ah! Damn it! But yeah, again, the abilities that you can get are high jump, sword slash, and overhead sword slash, kill by stealth, smash the helmet of the foe, which you need for the last boss, and berserker. It might have been berserker that you press down, forward, and slash, and you'll do this swinging sword attack. We'll look at that later. I really hate those boulders. Ah! And when you face the final boss, you'll have to attack them while they're trying to shoot you with some sort of beam, plus there will be boulders falling. Very, very annoying. Is this another boss? Yep. This is an eyeball, and this one is pretty easy. You do the overhead slash right next to him. Causes some pretty good damage. And you'll want to try to get in between the fires. I hate the fires because even though they fall really slow, it's hard to know where to stand to be safe. If you die when facing the boss, any energy that he lost will be restored, which sucks. And you'll have to start over against him. You don't have to do like a full jump. You can do like a little tiny jump and slash, and you'll be able to hit him and not smack your head on him and get hurt. Yeah, I'm not patient or good enough to know exactly where to stand, so I avoid getting hit by the flames terribly often. But with this boss, your overhead slash deals quite a bit of damage, so with at least nearly a full meter of life, you can kill him easily. Thou hast the power of a berserker. What? I think maybe your Old English needs some work. But we're just about to the final area. And this is a dojo type of area that we're going to come to. First we deal with a broken bridge. And you need to watch out for enemies that are going to try to knock you into the abyss. There's my berserker, I think. Those moths, or whatever they are, take extra hits to kill. This is just kind of a cool game. It has some unusual enemies. There's not always going to be an area, a dead-end type of area that's going to have any special items, and this one does not. plans this weekend? Maybe buying stuff before the Super Bowl the following week? I'm gonna maybe try to go to a food cart Saturday and get a Philly cheesesteak. There's one kind of close to my house that has a Philly cheesesteak cart. Oh, I can increase the power of my sword. Definitely want to get that. Yeah, I don't like the yellow guys. The yellow ghosts or spirits or whatever they are. I think we're close to the boss, the final boss, which again is supposed to be Oda Nobunaga, an actual like feudal lord back in like 16th century Japan or thereabouts. And there's the berserker again. But with the final boss, you'll want to hit their You'll want to hit their helmet enough to break it off, and then you can hurt them. But they can also shoot these magic beams at you. Whoops. Well, there's another life refill icon. This guy sucks. He keeps sending these things after you. You have to get close enough to him in order to hit him enough times to kill him. But that's definitely worth picking up. And I'm pretty darn sure I'm gonna need it against the boss. There's my berserker again. Oh, that's right, I didn't need to go here, did I? Ah, damn it! I wish you could swat away those little fireballs that he shoots. That is kind of cool. It makes the ghosts a little easier to deal with, doesn't it? Oh, there was a... I'll go get it. What the hell? Hey, damn it! Well, I guess he might go away on his own volition. You might not have to kill that guy. Will you leave me the F alone, you dick? Ah! Alright. Let's face this Oda Nobunaga. First off, you have to slash these fireballs that he sends after you. It's best to use the overhead slash, I think. They start to get pretty fast. Damn it! But he keeps sending them over and over again, and the final group of them will start bouncing around. Like that, yep. You want to stand in a place where you won't get hit by them. Now you have to smack their helmet enough. And in the meantime, they can shoot you with these beams, and you can get nailed by frickin' bouncing boulders. I hate this boss. Frickin' frat. I was unable to even destroy their helmet with this life. But we will. I put on an invincibility cheat a little bit later. Oh, that I think I was able to hit them then. I will put on a invincibility cheat in a little bit, and I will beat the final boss of Kenseiden. I used a Pro Action Replay code, and now I can hit them. With the emulator Fusion, or Sega Fusion, you can use Pro Action Replay codes. And I guess the Pro Action Replay was only available maybe in the UK for the Sega Master System. But you can get it for the Sega Fusion emulator. And it'll allow you to put in 8-digit codes, and you can get invincibility or whatever for your games. And I used invincibility on this one. And that's the end of that boss. And now I get to recover the Sword of Dragon Lord. And here's the ending. And see, he has, looks like he has brown hair here. I think he was supposed to have brown hair in the Japanese original, you know, for the action sequences. But he gets black hair for the regular gameplay in the US version. That is Kenseiden, created by Sega in 1988 for the Sega Master System. Game number 15 in our Sega Master System series. And in a little bit, we'll see snippets, at least, of me beating the practice area, or one of them. I think there's 2 practice areas. And that is the ending, and it just goes back to the title screen. Yeah, let's have a look at snippets of the remainder of the practice area. Yeah, you got arrows still coming around, or flying from either direction that you gotta knock down with your sword. Spears, a bed of spikes, moving platforms. It's such a pain in the ass. One hit that you take, and you either start all over again, or you can just choose to just bypass it by just going right and not taking the stairs. Yeah, we're just seeing snippets of the rest because I'm not good enough. And there you get the charm, and it'll increase your defense. And you can elect to just bypass the stairs if you like. But if you go again and you've already beaten it, you get a rest, and I think recover energy. Well, that was Kenseiden by Sega in 1988. Game number 15 in our 20 from the Sega Master System series. Well, this is Crazy Clown Radio saying thanks for watching Kenseiden by Sega in 1988. Game number 15 in our 20 from the Sega Master System series. And I hope you join me soon for game number 14. Y'all have a great weekend, everybody, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.